Good day. What's going on, everyone? Welcome into First Take. Thank you for joining us. As Stephen A. clearly mentioned, it's Christopher Mad Dog.
Thank you there, Molly.
And we got the Super Bowl champ, Jeff Saturday, in the building.
Yeah, glad to be here.
Molly's a Christmas
great to
tree.
see you.
He's a Christmas tree today with the.
Excuse me. Excuse me. First of all, time out. You're in the wrong season, so you're Easter right now, and it's October.
This is a great outfit.
Okay, yeah, it's perfect for Memorial Day or Easter Sunday for church. It's spring.
Seasons don't apply to men.
It's spring colors.
Seasons don't apply to men, Molly.
Oh my goodness. You dress for the season, so I don't want to hear it. That's what you get.
Seasons don't apply to men. That's for y'all. That's for y'all. The fellas, we don't know any better. We don't know any better, so we don't care.
Stephen A., some do. Some do. Trust me.
All
right, guys, we got a lot to get into. The Raiders have informed other NFL teams they would consider trading three-time All-Pro receiver Davante Adams for a package that would include a second-round draft pick and additional compensation, league sources telling our Adam Schefter. Now, a twist to the story is Raiders coach Antonio Pierce's verified Instagram account liking a post. I'm never liking anybody's post. Everyone reads into everything. Sports Illustrated wondering whether he and Adams had played his final game with Las Vegas. The like was then removed. Here's what Adams had to say.
I haven't heard from him. I haven't talked to him. So I haven't. I don't know. I don't really know exactly what that was about. Obviously, I got, social media is a beast. So it's a lot of people out there that saw it and wondering what's going on and people reaching out. And I haven't spoke to him.
A lot of people think you're down as a Raider. What would you say to that?
All I can control is this talk we're having right here, and then after we're done with this, all I can control is the next thing that I'm on to.
All right, and shout to my girl Kay Adams on her show Up and Adams, getting the interview there. Jeff, what team needs Davante the most?
The team that needs him the most is the Kansas City Chiefs. They need, with Rice's injury and the Worthy being going to turn into your number one, with Pacheco injured, young offensive line who's kind of getting exposed, they got to have another playmaker to come in. And I would tell you I'm patient on the Chiefs because of Patrick Mahomes, Andy Reid, but the injuries begin to mount up. I know they're going to have to move stuff around cap-wise. This wouldn't be the easiest for the Kansas City Chiefs. But if you think about an experienced receiver, understanding, and still the best route runner in the game, the guy is absolutely sick and can get himself open, create separation with a quarterback like Patrick Mahomes. Even the off-schedule plays, Davante Adams becomes the guy. I think it would be a massive help for this Kansas City Chiefs, especially trying to three-peat. If you're truly in to go make this thing happen, they're going to have to find it from somewhere. I don't know how long Pacheco's going to be out, but when he even comes back, it's going to take some time to find rhythm. If you're the Kansas City Chiefs right now, you're sitting there going, we've overcome a lot in the past couple years. The injuries they have right now are going to make it very difficult. I would go find them.
Let me jump in here really quick because as we speak, Adam Schefter was just tweeting two teams that are very high on Davante Adams' list right now would be the New York Jets and the New Orleans Saints.
Oh, both QBs. Mm-hmm. Both QBs.
Oh, because
Derek
he
Carr
loves Carr.
Yeah, Carr's
Didn't he know the mistake the first time when he went with Carr?
Yeah,
He can do it again?
Yeah,
Why would he do that?
Carr is his boy. They're close, and then obviously the relationship he had with Rodgers for so long. Both of those make sense because of the QB
history.
And the relationship that they have. I'm not sure he would turn down the Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes is a pretty good quarterback to play with as well.
If he's smart, that's where he'd go.
Yeah, he said two that he was high on his list.
I respect it.
Whether it's true or not, somebody told me that would know that a lot of the GMs who applied for that job all wanted to trade Adams in the offseason because they think he's a declining player. I don't know enough about it. You watch the football. Stevie watches the football.
Oof.
Am I sitting there watching tape of Davante Adams?
Would you
You'd have
call
to tell
him a declining
No. Is he a
player,
declining
Stephen A.,
player?
before you jump in real quick?
No, he is not a decline player. In fact, I was just with Andrew Hawkins on Get Up, and Andrew Hawkins did a tape and said he is still the top route runner and execution style player on the edge. He's as good wherever he told me whatever building he walked in, he would be the number one.
Okay, so that's incorrect.
But he is 31, so you're talking about a year or two probably of that before there is decline. But he's not declined right now.
Making $16 million a year, so you got to fit him in with the cap.
Right.
Now, they never do it, but I think the Chargers need a weapon in the worst way. So I would say the Chargers. Now, they're not going to do it because Harbaugh's doing it a different kind of ways. Identity, culture, defense,
Right.
run the ball. But if you're looking at this year specifically, they got to find an offensive weapon for Herbert. They have no offense.
Yeah.
I mean, a kid from Georgia, I mean, that's not enough.
Right.
I mean, the tight end, that's not enough. A couple of running backs, Dobbins, and that's not enough. They need some offense. You saw it last week. Now, they never do it. But I think that is where it would fit. Plus the fact they got a chance to they got defense is better. Should have beaten the Chiefs.
Yes.
They got a chance. He'd make a big difference there. Plus they got a bye week, so if you got him now, you can fit him in for 8-9 days. I think you'd probably go to the Jets.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I do too.
No, I think the Jets, but I think the Chargers would be for me. Stevie?
Okay.
I am very, very, very disappointed in both of you this morning. After that marvelous, beautiful doggy imitation of a cold open filled with energy,
was very
fervor, passion, and what have you, we go to y'all sounding like we had a damn funeral talking about Davante Adams. Excuse me, he's about to get the hell up out of Sin City, all right? There's cause for celebration, all right? Both of you make valid points in terms of what you said about the Chiefs. Doggy, damn it, you got Justin Herbert. That should be enough to make sure that you get a guy like Davante Adams, particularly when Mike Williams and Keenan Allen are no longer in a Los Angeles Chargers uniform. Give the brother something to work with. So you have good points. But here's why I say I'm disappointed in both of you this morning. I understand it's September, it's October. Okay? I get all of that, all right? But damn it, Christmas has come early. We got to smile about this one because you know where I'm going. It's the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah.
That's who the hell should get them. I mean, this is Christmas come early. I mean, you know, they are the gift that keeps on giving. Of course, the answer to this question should be the Dallas Cowboys. Did you just sign CeeDee Lamb to all that money? Did you just sign Dak Prescott to all that money? Didn't you fail to get Derrick Henry and then watch him run roughshod all over you and stuff like that? Could you imagine what the Dallas Cowboys would have been if they had a running back to hand the football to, so you didn't have to put everything in Dak Prescott's hand, but you didn't do it. So if you're not going to give him a running game, you know what you have to do? You have to give him a bevy of weapons. Have a Devante Adams, join a CeeDee Lamb with a Brandon Cooks, and say, all right, fine. We gonna fling the damn football. That's what Kellen Moore wanted to do when he was there. That's what Mike McCarthy lied and said he wasn't gonna do until he booted Kellen Moore out and then came in there and took over play calling and did the same damn thing himself, if not even more so. That's what you got to look at. The Dallas Cowboys have some cap space. All right, we know that Davante Adams going to get over $36 million in 25 and 26, but that don't have a damn thing to do with right now, okay? You get him right now. You get him in camp. You get him in uniform. You restructure his deal, and you march forward. Why do you want to do this, Jeff Saturday? Why do you want to do this, doggy? It's very, very simple. You invested this money, $60 million in a quarterback. You got to make him look good so you can make yourself look good with the investment that you made. And then when you take into account how Dallas defense has been struggling, how teams have been running roughshod over them until they ran into the New York Giants last week, okay? You still don't believe they can stop a cold, which means in order for them to compete for this season and salvage this season to some degree, you're going to have to put up points. How do you do that? By throwing weapons out there. You go and you get a Davante Adams. You tell them about America's team. You tell them about the marketability that comes with being successful in a Dallas Cowboys uniform. You show them that $1 billion playpen, and you say, damn it, this ain't Vegas, all right? It's better than Vegas, all right? And that's what you do. That's what the Dallas Cowboys is the team that should be making this move. Now, they won't do it. They won't do it. But the fact that we know they should, and we know that this is an ingredient to their success, but that they probably will drop the ball on this too, makes me smile.
Let me strengthen Stephen A's argument right here. And the Dallas Cowboys, their offensive yardage, 77% come from the air. So it's telling you you are all in to throw the ball around the yard. They got no run game. Their defense is getting exposed because they can't stay on the field, extend drives, do all those kinds of things.
Preach!
When you talk about putting Adams opposite side of CeeDee Lamb.
Attention, Raider Nation. Today we're going to talk about a topic that's been on everyone's lips, the impact of Derek Carr on the possible departure of Davante Adams from the Raiders. Stay until the end of the video because this news could change the course of the team. As we all know, Derek Carr and Davante Adams were teammates in college at Fresno State, and their chemistry on the field was what initially excited fans when Adams came to the Raiders. However, things haven't gone the way many expected. Since Carr's departure for the New Orleans Saints, the Raiders' offensive performance has suffered, and Adams' frustration has been evident. What does Carr have to do with all this? A lot more than you think. According to sources close to the team, Davante Adams has expressed interest in reuniting with a quarterback he knows, and Derek Carr tops the list of options. Adams is said to be keen on a trade that takes him to the New Orleans Saints, where Carr is now the starting quarterback. The connection the two built in their time together could be key to Adams regaining his best form and, more importantly, his happiness on the field. But why has Carr had such an impact on this situation? Since his departure, the Raiders have struggled to find stability at quarterback, going through Jimmy Garoppolo and Aiden O'Connell, which has left Adams without a solid leader on offense. While Carr wasn't always perfect in Las Vegas, his presence and relationship with Adams were instrumental in the team's success. Now, with Carr on the Saints, the possibility of a reunion seems more real than ever. What's even more interesting is that the New Orleans Saints are reportedly willing to consider bringing in Davante Adams. Not only would this give Adams a chance to play with Carr again, but it would also position the Saints as serious contenders in the NFC South. Raiders fans, this leaves us with a big question. Should the Raiders let Davante Adams go so he can reunite with his old friend Derek Carr? Or should the team do everything they can to keep him and find a way to make him feel valued in Las Vegas? Leave us your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to subscribe for more exclusive news from your Las Vegas Raiders. This is just getting started, and we'll keep you posted on every detail. See you in the next video.